Welcome back, guys, to my YouTube channel, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to all my videos. And today, well, I'm not doing the preview video of our game against Crystal Palace, which is on Monday. That will be tomorrow. So I just want to talk about what happened during the international break. Our players were flying. I mean, everyone was scoring. Everyone was scoring. Partey scored 2 goals. Aubameyang scored and had an assist as well. Pepe scored. Emi Smith-Rowe scored. Saka scored. I don't know if Kolasinac scored. Yes, I saw a stat somewhere that he scored. I mean, our players are flying. What does it mean against Crystal Palace? Well, that will be for tomorrow. Um, are we limiting players like Partey? Partey has shown that he can score goals. Obviously, he's getting it wrong with his shooting when it comes to Arsenal. I mean, that guy is making every bird homeless. Every young bird. Partey is making every young bird in England homeless with his shooting. I mean, the guy his shooting is just wayward, just like American football. He just shooting it for the stars every time. And are we using this guy correctly? Are we using Partey correctly? He has shown that with freedom going forward, he can do more damage with his pace. He's a good running player, can dribble. He's an underrated dribbler. Partey is underrated when it comes to dribbling. He can pass, he can shoot. Maybe can we use him more advanced, in terms of creating chances, in terms of trying to add more goals to the team. I think he can offer that. In Atletico, I think that was one of the main reasons he left Atletico. The main reason he left Atletico was because he wasn't giving more, he wasn't adventurous in terms of going forward, because Partey feels like he can do more, in terms of going forward and contributing offensively. But in Arsenal, he's been given room, in some games, to shoot. And man, I think it's just about time. I think Partey will score this season, but maybe when we least expected it. He will score this season when we least expected it. And I feel like, it's just coming. It's just coming. It will take time, and it will bang. I'm sure. He will score this season. As for other scorers, Oba scored. I don't know which African country he scored against. Pepe scored. Emi Smith-Rowe scored. Saka scored. I mean, all our forward, apart from Martinelli, didn't score, and Lacazette, all our forwards scored during this international break. So it's good news that they are finding the back of the net for their country. But I don't know what will happen when we play against Crystal Palace on Monday. Well, are we going to? Because one thing about Mikel Arteta is that we have this score, the first goal rule. I call it the first goal rule. If we concede first, we are either losing that game or drawing the game. If we score first, then there's a strong possibility of us winning it. That's why I call it the first goal rule of Mikel Arteta. The first goal rule of Mikel Arteta. If we score first, we stand a better chance of winning the game. But if we concede first, we lose or draw. I mean, look at our halftime stats, under him. Is it a surprise that against Norwich we scored first and we won? Against Tottenham we scored first and we won. Against where again did we beat? Against Burnley we scored first and we won that game against Burnley. We score first and we win. Then occasion where we concede first against Brentford in the opening day of the season, we scored first. Sorry, we conceded first and we lost. We collapsed. Against Man City, we conceded first and we collapsed 5-0. Against Chelsea, we conceded first and we collapsed again. So, maybe it's about his mentality. The team's mentality is not correct. Like, when it's time for us to fight, those players, they don't fight, to get back and get something or score goals. and show more heart and desire. But the game against Man City was different, I think, because of Shaka's red card. But come on, we were already out of that game after 19 minutes, man. So it doesn't really make any difference. What again? Yeah, everything is coming together. The international break is over. I wish it was extra 1 week, because my God, my God, my God, this team stressed me out. But the good news is that there's another international break after 4 weeks. So yeah, I'm very very happy about that. The team structure. Are we is Arteta? We're not scoring goals at the moment? Is that because of many? It's because of many things. It's because of Arteta is too afraid of conceding. There's no freedom of expression. In preseason, we were scoring goals in preseason. We were creating chances in preseason against the Aberdeens, against the Rangers. We were creating chances in preseason. I was actually excited in preseason. Then when the season started, he reverted back to that old nonsense style of football. We're not adventurous, and yeah, that has to change. The mentality has to change. I'll continue saying it, that if we don't get top 4 this season, I'm not blaming Arteta anymore now. I'm blaming the owners. Yes, because I remember when Emery was sacked, their statement was that Emery wasn't fulfilling our long-term ambition. And what was the long-term ambition under Emery? Getting back into top 4. Now under Edu and Arteta, I don't even know what the plan is anymore. Arteta was asked, what was your plan when the season was starting? He didn't give any definitive answer. Same as Edu, when he gave that lengthy interview at Sky Sports. He wasn't, he couldn't pinpoint the ambition of the season. Is it to get back into Europe? Is it to get back into Champions League? What is the aim of the team this season? You have every organization, every institution must have a target for the season, and there is no target for Edu and Arteta. Anyway, you saw what Henry said about Arteta. He's not convinced of the man, and people are like making fun of him because he failed at Monaco. Okay, yes, correctly. He didn't do well at Monaco. Correct, he didn't do well. He had an awful time. He was abysmal. Henry was abysmal in Monaco. But still, his comments about Arteta, people are not focusing on his comments. People are focusing about how he did at Monaco, which isn't the main point here. The main point is him and this team. I said it that we are not scoring. We are not going to score enough goals this season under Arteta, because he's too scared to lose, to concede. I mean, when we play attacking football, we risk conceding, and when we play more structured football, conservative football, we can't score. There's no adventure. There is no adventure in this Arsenal team. Our football is piss poor, man. So very piss poor. So yeah, Henry's comment was valid. It was valid. It was valid, and I'm sad that people are not talking more about his comment. They're more interested in what happened in his tenure at Monaco. And even Giroud, everyone just loves to poke fun of Arsenal during the international break. Giroud said this comment: money plays a huge part in success, and Arsenal don't put as much money in as their opponent. Excuse me, Giroud, excuse me. We don't put as much money in as their opponent. No, you are wrong, Giroud. Giroud, you are very wrong in that. We put as much money. The only thing is that we don't have a coach. I want to ask Giroud this question: how much did Tuchel spend to win the Champions League? Zero. Tuchel didn't spend any, and he won the Champions League. How much has Ole spent, Seth? Ole has spent almost 400, 500 million, and he has not won anything. So it's obviously you need the two, but I feel like you need a coach that has a clear vision, a clear philosophy, and a good style of football. A a good style of football to implement the good players that he wants to bring in. And it's not just about the money. You can go about spreading money, buying the top class, but if the team is not balanced, if there is no chemistry in the team, if the coach is clueless like Ole doesn't know how to use those players. I mean, the talent is embarrassing in a good way. Embarrassing in a good way. But if the team is not good enough, if there is no balance in the team, then you're just wasting everybody's time. You are wasting everybody's time. And for me, Arteta needs to get it right. We are spending money. Okay, now, when it comes to net spend, Arsenal, we have the highest net spend in the EPL. Minus this season that we spent 150 million. We have one of the highest net spend. Top 4. We are in the top 4 of highest net spend when it comes to the Premier League. So, Arsenal, we spend money, but we don't spend it wisely. And I'll say it before that Arsenal doesn't sell big. We don't sell who have we sold big apart from Iwobi and Chamberlain of this world? We don't sell big, but we always buy players every season with big money sums. We bought Pate Oba. We bought Pate, we bought Oba, we bought Tierney, so many players that we bought, and we have not even sold. I can't even, apart from Iwobi and Chamberlain, I can't even remember the last time we sold a player of over 50 million self or 30 million. I'm not even sure, sir. So Giroud is partially right and partially wrong. We put money, but we don't have a coach. And until we get that coach who has a recognizable style of football, who can install more ambition and can play more attacking football, then we are not doing anything right. Yes, that is it from me today. Tomorrow I will be previewing the game against Crystal Palace on Monday. I don't know why it's on Monday, but God. The game against Crystal Palace on Monday will be previewing. I will be previewing it on tomorrow. So don't forget to check it out. And thank you, and God bless.